All right, Irene. So how long has it been since you've been placed?
It's been like a month
A
now.
month. We got a
Yes,
fresh,
yes,
brand
very
new
fresh. Yes.
job. So tell us your job role and give us a little quick update. Like, what do you do during the day?
Thank you, Ali, for the opportunity to come and talk to everybody who is in this journey. So the role that I am in is a Power BI engineer. I uh, I essentially create reports and of course dashboards. But today I had a meeting with my boss, and he told me maybe 20% I'm gonna be doing the Power BI, and the rest of the parts I'm gonna be doing ETL and SQL. So just don't rely on the job description; things will change.
So they pulled a fast one. You thought you were just doing Power BI, and they're
Yes,
like, you got in there. They was like, wait a minute, you know ETL too? We need that
yes,
as well, right?
you're gonna be doing that. Yes, and of course building cubes. So I haven't really done that much. So I'm gonna have to learn that too.
Okay, so it's been a month, right? So
Mhm.
how have you been able to cope with the role? Like, have you had anything that you've turned in so far? Like, what's it been that first month?
No, really. Most of the things that I've been doing is trying to do data exploration, meeting with directors, my teammates. The CIO is on the list. So what they have done for me for the 30-day onboarding is meeting up with the team, the stakeholders, business partners, and all that.
Awesome. So
Mhm.
let's rewind a little bit. Tell us
Mhm.
what you did before Colaberry.
So I have a background in law. Back in Kenya, I was an attorney. So when I moved here, it's very hard to forward your credentials here. So I started as a QA. I've been doing the QA. It was crazy working overnight and all that. I felt like giving up because I was juggling between the job and going to Colaberry. Me and my friend, she's actually here, Diane. We never used to sleep. We used to have the boot camp classes used to start at 9, finish at 1, and then from 2, we start doing the homework. We don't sleep if we don't crack anything until 7 in the morning. It used to be crazy. So we decided like we came here for a reason and we gotta crack this. So that's how we went about it.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit more about your experience going through Colaberry. Was it challenging? Did you work with a group? Like, what was your experience? Did you want to quit at some point?
Oh yes. Oh yes. I felt like quitting. It's not easy coming from where I didn't have an IT background. It wasn't easy. The first time I had SQL, I was like, is it SQL? Is it SQL? And then creating a table, we had to go through it like 2 times to actually understand it. It was challenging at the same time fulfilling. If you really have your heart in doing something, you're gonna have to put your hard work. Uh, we had a team. I was in a team of 4, Diane and Winnie, and one of our team members actually quit. That's the thing.
Mhm.
It,
Two
it
out of
didn't,
four quit? Two out of four quit?
no one.
Oh, one person
Yes,
quit. Okay.
the rest of us soldiered on, and we reached out to our mentors, and also we had a mentor, Elvis, too. He never gave up on us. He pushed us because when we were done with boot camp, we were like, we are not going to IPBC. It was too much. And you know what he told us? You guys cannot go anywhere without IPBC. You have to join that. So we had to the projects, recording the videos. I was not really good in camera, like facing this. I could look here. And all the comments that people tell you on your videos that you have to work on this, they actually work when you come to the interviews.
So now that you're in the field for a month now,
Mhm.
what skill can you point to that you learned at Colaberry that most helps you on your job now?
Discipline and consistency. You have to, those two, In Colaberry, I learned that if you have anything that is making you lag, let it go. Be it your friends or family, let it go for that moment. Focus on what you're looking at. So you have to learn to discipline yourself. Colaberry taught me that, and that is what I am implementing at work, actually.
So what's been your biggest purchase? I know it's only been a month, but you know, when you got some plans for some of those funds?
I haven't really done a big purchase. It's still in the cooking, but I treated myself to Vegas. So
Oh, you went to Vegas, huh?
yes.
Woo! Nice, nice.
Mm-hmm.
What type of advice would you give the current people that are going through the program, struggling, thinking about quitting? Like now that you made it to the other side, you look back on yourself going through the program, what advice would you give?
Do not give up. Work hard. Work hard. Working hard actually pays. And you get to a point where you want to give up. I remember when we had a meeting with you, you said, write down this thing on a sticky note and stick it on your laptop. Why am I here in Colaberry? I had that sticky note for the longest time. So ask yourself why you're there. Do you want to change your life? And also, do not give up. Work hard, be persistent, and be consistent.
We got some time for some questions. Anybody have any questions for Irene? She's only 1 month in, so she's just like you guys. Like, pick her brain. Like, you know, she's new. Are you working from home?
Yes, I am.
Have you ever been into the office?
Nope, it's in Kentucky.
Nice. So what is that like, working from home?
It's awesome. It's very flexible. I mean, my team is really good. Whenever you have anything that you have to deal with, they give you some time to go deal with it. They don't like keep tabs on what you're doing. You're an adult. You can deliver. So yeah, working from home is very flexible.
As long as you're disciplined though, right?
Yes.
Mika, I know you got a question.
I think elders too.
Actually, I do.
I do. Both of us do. Micah, go first.
Okay. Okay. Hi.
Hi.
Okay. Irene, this is my
Yes.
question. So, like, after you got your offer, I know you was like all excited, right? But like, I got two questions for you. Would you say that Colaberry was a lot harder than what it actually is for real in the field? And then my second question is like, how did you feel like day one? Like, were you like really nervous? Were you afraid? Like, oh my God, I'm a fraud. They're gonna find me out. Like, how did you feel?
Yeah, I will say Colaberry is actually harder. Like everything is compressed in a span of time. You gotta learn something, like all the stuff within a couple of months that you can actually do in college for 4 years. So yes, when you get to the field, it's actually what we learn in Colaberry is what you're gonna implement. So, and also with Colaberry, they taught me how to go fish. They do not spoon feed you. So you have to go fish. So yes, in other job, it's a little bit better. And yes, I was so nervous because I was like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? I don't know what I'm expected to do. I don't know if it's gonna be the same thing. But right now, I'm getting used to it, meeting members, getting to know what I'm doing, looking at the type of data they have and my job role, I'm getting used to it.
Okay. Oh, and I'm sorry, there's one more question. Someone put in the chat, how long was your journey from the time you started until the time you got placed?
It was like a year and 2 months.
Okay.
From bootcamp to IPDC, yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You are free to ask your question.
Just a quick one. Thanks, Micah. Of course, Micah is one of my best friends. So we've been in this journey together for the longest. Yeah, so Irene, I'm so excited and very, very proud of you because you are my mentee and as well as Diane, and both of you got hired, which is great. So can you tell them about how many offers did you get? Because you were about to give up and I kept telling you, you can't give up.
I actually got an offer from Microsoft.
Absolutely. So why would you not say that? If I were you, I'd have Microsoft on my background. You know what I mean?
So does that mean you turned down Microsoft? Oh, you work for Microsoft.
Yeah, she was for Microsoft.
Okay. My bad.
Hey, Ali, be careful now, right?
Mhm,
She's a
mhm.
Irene, that
Microsoft
is an
gal.
Irene, that's an accomplishment, girl. Say that.
Absolutely.
Like,
Thank you,
to
Yeah,
say
Micah.
you
she
work
Thank
for
should
you
have.
so
Microsoft,
much.
like
Mhm.
Google,
Absolutely.
Microsoft, or IBM, you definitely want to put that out there, okay?
Okay.
So
Absolutely.
congratulations. That's
Thank
good.
you so much, Micah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I think this goes to Irene. So I'm starting my new job on Monday, and I'm just curious how to act on the first day
Mhm.
when you're meeting this team for the first time and you don't feel like confident enough that you got this.
Mhm. Yeah, well, the first time is quite nerve-wracking, but a good team is there to make you feel very comfortable. So just approach them, be open to everybody's ideas, and don't talk if you're not supposed to. Just don't say anything that you're not sure about. Watch on how they're conducting their business so that you don't ask. What Elvis always told me, don't ask a dumb question. So just get to learn how they are doing their stuff. And then from there, you're going to know how to approach each and every individual.
Yeah, you would rather them shy up front than just going and spitting off at the mouth, right? Let them think
Yes.
that you're shy. And then once you get comfortable, then you talk, right?
Yes.
Awesome. Great question. All right. Well, Irene, we thank you very much for taking the time out of your expensive day and coming out and talking to us. And we definitely wish you continued success.
Thank you, Ali.
All right. Awesome. Keep up the good work.
All right.